That's down. Yeah.
You're all right, it's not bad. Is she bad?
I mean, young. That's going now. Said it was growing up. No, that's what they said. You carry strong to the guy. Not every time I knock me, I roll. It's 7 o'clock. Look at me,
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, are we all ready? Notice is hereby given about the 20th meeting of the trustees of the old people. I'm a bit concerned about this. For one, wording's wrong. It's not the old folks, people centre anymore. We changed the name. And looking at this, it's looking like an AGM, which it certainly isn't tonight. The AGM date was passed, 15th of February.
Carry on with the agenda, please.
There's no AGM on the agenda. It just says meeting.
We all know it's the
And it's
AGM,
out,
so-
no, it's not about us, it's about public knowing. It should be advertised as an AGM
Can I
meeting.
just jump in? I mean, there's something I want to clear up on that as we get further down,
Yeah.
and I'll clear it up.
Well, no, I'm sorry. It needs clearing up now because
Right.
you can't elect a chair or a vice chair without it being an AGM meeting.
This is an
And
AGM meeting.
it is not an AGM meeting because it's not being advertised.
The AGM
The
should be 15th of January.
signs outside, but tell me what it says AGM meeting.
Right. So, there's going to be a motion in here, right, about adopting the standing orders. Yeah? This is where the confusions come. So, originally the AGM.
the standing orders, if approved, will apply going forward, but
Yes.
not up to now.
Standing orders have got to be adopted at the AGM. This is not an AGM. The AGM was, listen, the AGM should have been 15th of January. And I sent the chair, plenty of warnings, rang up saying, please ring me, it's urgent.
Stop.
To remind him about that. That date passed, he needed, when that date passed, I let him know.
I will say, Chair, that the wording on the agenda is the same as every previous.
Yes.
It's not advertised as an AGM to the public, and it has to be. It's to be clear. It's in the guidelines.
So, can I please ask then, so if this is not an AGM, why did the current chair post on Facebook about it being AGM and being re-elected as chair?
It's not to do
You're
it.
wrong. You're leading the, I haven't said it's a meeting.
You took
Also,
by rules.
your chair of council, an AGM cannot be changed unless it's changed at an AGM.
We're saying this is an AGM. This is an
It's
AGM.
not an AGM.
This is an AGM. This is the AGM. What I was going to explain about the AGM, I'm speaking, what I was going to explain is when the clerk advertised the regional AGM and there was a 7 days and 10 days confusion, and we was going to clarify it in this meeting. So we say we abide by standing orders. By our standing orders, the original call of the AGM was legal. However, you did point out the commission, the trust says 10 days. So what I was going to propose when we got to that part was we adopt the standing orders unless the this commission document here supersedes that. So in this case, it would be the 10 days. So the clerk originally, on what we thought was right, because we said we're adopting standing orders because there's a clash. So we thought we were doing right because it was right. However, this is being done in 10 days. This is an AGM.
It's not advertised as an AGM.
Irrelevant.
And it's on your chair.
It's not.
Standing orders were adopted last year's AGM, and on them standing orders, 15th of January was named as the next AGM.
Can we move progress and go through the agenda, please, that's on?
Chair.
The full agenda.
Not going to elect a chair, no. It's not an AGM. A chair is only elected at an AGM.
This is an AGM.
It's not an AGM. And
You're
you're making
making-
it, it's not.
You're making rules up. You're making rules up, you go
No,
on.
that's you making rules up. Saying we're adopting standing orders. Standing orders are adopted at an AGM. This is not an AGM.
Can I ask, if this is the same document that's being sent out every year,
No,
No.
It is.
no it isn't.
have you got the previous year's documents?
Look
I
at,
haven't got
look
last
at,
week's
look at the
documents. No
original,
documents I keep asking for, I don't get them.
please look at the original notice what Andrew sent out for the January meeting. It stated it was an AGM meeting.
Can I just, so looking around, obviously councillor Bates is not here. Is this what this is all about?
Oh,
Scaring
no.
the lose a vote?
No, no it isn't.
Don't talk to me.
Sorry, I'm not chair, sorry, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So does this mean that this committee's nil vote?
Yeah, clearly.
That means there's no chair, there's no vice, and nothing.
Yeah,
No, it don't.
it does.
It doesn't. It means the chair and the vice.
It's nil vote, you can't go.
We've gone over
It
it.
means the chair and the vice chair stay until there's another AGM called.
They're not all over, it's got to be January. So you're literally making the rules up.
You
No.
just nil
You're
vote
pulling those.
committee.
These are the ones.
You can't go down the agenda then.
So
No,
it's
it
null
can't.
and void. So it's null and void.
At this meeting now, we cannot go, if what you're saying is right, I am going to ring District Councillor Jones
Yeah.
and check with her,
You're talking,
send her the document that I've been sent, these minutes, and I'm going to check with her if it's right or wrong.
It's not no.
If it's wrong, if it's not an AGM, pardon?
Not me, I was talking to somebody else.
yes, about this.
About me?
About
No,
this.
not about, no, not
You're
about
jumping
you.
to conclusions.
As far as I'm
No,
concerned,
I'm talking.
sorry, Peter, correct.
Go on,
So as far as I'm concerned then, the things on the agenda, most of it is for a chair, a vice chair, and other things, so what we
Why
have.
won't you get off, so when you got the.
Right. So can I have a show of hands? How many people here now thought this was an AGM?
All of us.
I think anyone would have gone then and just realised not
And
to.
I think you did as
I
well.
beg your pardon?
You looked to be going like that then and you realised.
No, I didn't.
So I'm sorry, if this was an AGM, it
Do
wasn't
not
an
assume.
AGM.
What I'm going to
Stop
do.
causing trouble. Go through the chair.
Can I also say I believe the email sent?
Chair.
So, sorry, clerk, can I also say I believe the email you sent Mr. Fitzwilliam an AGM?
You go through a chair.
Oh, mate, I didn't know.
No,
I
this
sent
is-
There is.
loads of emails.
Actually, just to clarify, for a chair, yes, there is still a chair, yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Send me the agenda, please, I'm going to send it to my. I'm going to ask her.
Can we move on?
Because you don't want to stand
They don't want to stand the vote, Pete.
Just phone me anyway, so I'll phone them.
Councillor Middleton, I wanted this vote on 15th of January. I kept ringing the clerk.
Please stop being clerky.
I think
Yeah,
we
well,
also need to get.
oh, do I know where I get information from?
Yeah.
Have you got an agenda there, sir?
I've got it on my phone.
Can we carry on the meeting, please?
Have
So we take 1 and 3 out.
Keep going.
you got it from Maxine, so she can read it out?
It's on my phone. I can't.
Anybody got paperwork? Thank you.
Can we carry on, please?
Yeah, stop trying to point Scott. We're moving. So 1 and 3 has been removed.
1, 2, and
Sorry?
3.
We need to vote for number one.
No, you don't. It's
The agenda's been set. So if we're following standing orders, right, to move that motion, you have to get a majority, you have to put it to a vote.
I'll say again, if you follow standing order, what we adapted last year, this should have been on 15th, like I tried to warn everybody.
Irrelevant
See
of
it
that.
now. Irrelevant.
Noted.
See it now.
Noted. We're here now. So to follow standing orders, if you want to quash a motion, I believe that it's got to go to full council.
Right, you tell me then, can we have an AGM for a building that's not even called the Old Folk Centre at Fitzwilliam?
It is
Because we voted to change the name.
Trust hasn't been changed legally,
It has
it's
not been
legal name,
changed
it's still
legally.
the old
Well, that's not
people
our fault.
centre.
The clerk was instructed to change the name. We voted.
Who
It's just a
voted for
vote.
it to change legally?
It was voted with a name, it never went to council.
It never went to council. Or that's my case.
So, to
They don't have
change
to
it,
go to council. Trustees have got final
can I
decision.
go, Chair?
Is the trustee is Henry.
Chair, can I go to ask the clerk a question? I've got one asking now actually. Oh, so am I correct? So if for a motion to be moved following council, it has to go to be agreed to be moved. being,
Sorry, say again.
so they're saying, so the chair
If you wish to
is
defer
saying,
the motion, it's has it got to be voted on?
It's not a motion, it's
Yeah,
a
you have to
legal.
vote to defer.
You can't just take it off the agenda just because
So,
So,
we need to defer one
we
or two.
need to vote to defer it.
How can you vote for a chair and a vice chair when it's not an AGM?
It is an AGM.
It is not an
It's an
AGM.
AGM.
it is.
It is not. Can we carry on, please?
So,
Yeah.
Right, so number one, vote to defer
It
the
goes to
motion.
number 4.
You can't just change the agenda.
you can't
The meeting,
Change the
you've got
agenda.
two options. You either vote to defer one or the meeting gets cancelled because of the agenda's void.
Chair Chocon.
It needs to go to a vote to do.
There isn't two options, there's the third option. This meeting is closed because it's not an AGM, end of. And again, I want to put a complaint in to see why my request on the 15th of January was totally ignored. You're the chair of the council, you can look that up. Ask the clerk if he did.
Do you mean 15th of January, excuse me, 15th of January when I was on the 6th?
When
Qualified,
you're not
yeah.
sick,
You weren't on sick.
I was on the 6th.
To
you just
clarify,
had
Chair,
a
the meeting closed.
combination.
The meeting's closed, yes.
What a waste. What a shame.
We'll make us down next.
Hopefully we'll get some information.
So we'll have a discussion now outside the meeting, in general, please, if that's okay.
No, the meeting's closed.
No, I've just said
You
outside the meeting.
can't. Public and you can't.
There's been a lot of, why do you shut up? There's been a lot of trouble when meetings have been shut.
Gary,
Don't mind.
Gary, don't bite. I just want to know what the chair did when this thing had come 44% over budget. What? 44% over budget.
What was?
Imagine cancelling me.
What was that? You got back to me. I've been asking for it. I haven't got it again.
This is information for all I've sent today.
I've got it today. I still haven't got it. I was only